This is content intended for adults, not for puppies. Hey guys, welcome back to more Otter Tale. Last time, Owen and Ollie, they were at the Otter Beach, and they had an interesting time because Marlo was also there. Marlo was also there. But now we're seeing another flashback between Andrew and Owen. So let's see what goes on here. My compressed lungs are finally free. Bleh, haha. It's morning. I turn to my left. The sleepy eyes of my boyfriend stare back at me. Hey, morning, Otter. Morning, Andy. My parents are out on those Otter Islands this spring break, thankfully without me. So I asked if I could stay with Andrew in the meantime. Like, I'm already an adult now, but they still don't want me home alone. Andrew's parents also happen to be away on some work trip too, because they actually trust him, I guess. We've got this place all to ourselves. My butt's getting sore. My hyena yawns a blast of hot air right in my face. Gross morning breath. Yucky. I wave the air in front of me before responding. You're gonna have to bottom tonight. I grab his butt under the sheets. His body reacts with a slight jump before I can see the blankets move from his tail wagging under there. Heh, I will. How was last night, though? I don't think tongue is enough for lube. It was a weird feeling at first, but then I started getting into it. It felt good, really good. You wanna try it on me then? You have to wash thoroughly first. Can you come with me in the shower to make sure? Always. What did you think of it, though? Licking you? You had your tongue in me for over 10 minutes before I told you to stick it in already. I thought you passed out from choking on my ass. What can I say? I love the taste of otters. He licks my face teasingly. I can only squeak back at him. Come here, you. I wrap my arms around my hyena as best I can. His arms soon wrap around me even tighter. I love this hyena so much. But alas, he soon releases his grip on me, and I do the same. I give myself a long stretch and sit up. So, what are we doing today, Andy? Well, he blindly grabs his phone on the side of the bed and turns it on. His eyes are focused on me this whole time. We haven't really bothered with clothes these past 3 days. It's 11 a.m., so I think we're past breakfast. You want to go out to eat? We haven't left the house since you got there. But then I have to put on shorts. We've been doing nothing but having sex and playing video games. We gotta go out at some point. Fine, what are you feeling then? I'm up for anything. It takes a few minutes to browse on his phone. I take in his bedroom in the meantime. Our clothes are scattered all over the floor. I can't tell which ones are clean or not. His desk has a picture of us in prom during our first year together. He hates wearing a suit and tie, but he did it for me. We even danced together too. He's got that silver medal from the swim team too. I never cared about being competitive, but Andrew really wants to live like an otter for some reason, so he joined the team. It's been fun watching him beat some of the other semi-aquatics. Oh, I got it. There's a pizza place that just opened. They don't seem to deliver, though. They're hiring for them right now. What? You're gonna go apply for a job now? Maybe. Anyway, we'll have to head over there to pick up our orders. What do they have? Well, everything. What do you mean, everything? Like toppings from all over the world. There's a topping I always wanted to try, but our local place doesn't have it. But this one does. Is it the same chain that Owen works at now? What is it? Don't tell me it's pineapple. What? No, anchovies. Fish? Yeah, I always see in cartoons how gross it is. But it's really not an ingredient these days in this country, but it's popular in other places. Like Otter Tail? Yeah, I'm curious. We can get personal pizzas. So what are you getting? Can't go wrong with pepperoni. Pepperoni and mushrooms. What But they have everything, Otter. You gotta try something different while we're there. Here, give me that. Let me see the menu. He hands me his phone. He still hasn't gotten the crack fixed. These are pretty expensive for a pizza. It'd be worth it, I bet. What are you getting? He's so excited over a pizza. I'm starting to smile too. Huh, interesting. They have a bunch of different kinds. Berman, Lakeland, Ryu, Ottertail. Are these all like different places? Lakeland. Huh. Give me a minute. Gives you a world map to choose? Pizzakuga. It is the same place. Something European? That's where pizza came from, right? I don't really know the exact country, though. I think it's in Berman? Berman pizza? That's corn and sausage. Huh, I never heard of corn being a topping. Doesn't sound right, but my stomach is growling, so may as well just tap order. He's arbitrarily ordering corn pizza. I select it and hand over the phone back to Andrew. Well, he did say they had all the toppings, so I'll have that. I get out of bed and scour the ground for boxers that'll fit me. I can feel Andrew's eyes on me the whole time. I heard how gay couples can share clothes, but his size is a bit much for me. I grab one of the star-patterned boxers and fasten the tail button behind. Alright, it's all ordered. It'll be done in about 30 minutes. Better get dressed up to... Whoa! Andrew hugs me from behind, sniffing my neck. He can never get enough of my scent. His hands rub against my body. I let out a gasp as they slide down my waist. He finds what he's looking for in my underwear. We don't have to put on anything just yet. Again? That damn hyena. Alright, Annie, we got time for another round. You find the weirdest places to eat. Did you see there was a gym in the back of that place? They even had memberships. So you can work out all the calories from the pizza, I guess. We're done at the park. They had tables there, but I didn't really want to sit on the sweaty gym bench for our meal. Reverie Park, they call it. I park my car to the nearest pavilion, and we step out. It's a peaceful day. I can see some people from school taking walks around the pond and just hanging out. A few people are already sunbathing on towels in the middle of the grass. Andrew follows behind me with 2 small boxes of pizza in hand. We take a seat under the shade. Andrew and I open our pizza boxes. The Sperman pizza is, well, it's something. The yellow bits are probably corn, but it's odd to me. I grab a slice and take a bite. ... It's okay, not as good as pepperoni and mushrooms, but I can finish it at least. I grab a can of pop I brought with me to wash it down. I look across the table where Andrew is. I can smell the fish from here. He's not too confident about his pizza, too. He slowly picks up a slice and brings it to his mouth, puffing some air on it to delay it just a bit. And then another bite, and another. In no time at all, he finishes the slice and immediately takes another. He's devouring that anchovy pizza like it's his last meal. Is it that good, Andy? It's really salty. What was that? He cracks open a pop and gulps it down before speaking again. Ah, it's really salty and fishy. It's delicious. Huh? Really? Give me a slice. You can have mine too. We trade a slice from each other's pizza. I haven't been eating fish as much as I should as an otter. The smell of this is pretty intense. I take a bite. Ack, really salty. I'm trying to finish my bite, but I set the pizza back down on my box. I take another big sip from my drink to wash down the fishy taste. I look to Andrew. He can eat my pizza just fine, but he's not really into it either. I think this is a really acquired taste, Andy. I don't think I can finish this. I'll eat it then. Your pizza is okay too, Otter. I return his barely nibbled fish pizza in this box. Ooh, maybe I should save the rest for later after this. He pats his gut. It jiggles a bit under his shirt. Maybe I should get a gym membership at the pizza place after all. Nah, I like your belly just the way it is. He finishes off the slice I took a bite out of. Well, for me too. I had about 3 slices and I'm done. Andrew has like 2 pieces left in his box. Ew, that was good. I think I'm gonna stick with my usual toppings. It's good to try new things, Otter, even if it doesn't work out. Like getting the otter tail? Well. Andrew gets up from his seat and walks around to sit beside me. He places his arm around my shoulder as I snuggle close to him. Were you mad that you were leaving Lakeland, or because you didn't want to leave me? That question hit the nail on the head in me. I was mad I was leaving you. Lakeland is my home, but you're more important. I wouldn't have complained as much if you were with me on that island. Why don't we go there together? Not from your parents' idea, but we do it on our own terms. Huh. That's not a bad idea, actually. I know where everything is on the island. They even got a bathhouse. Whoa, really? Did you go in? Nah, I wasn't old enough, but we are now. Wait, are you just gonna have sex with all the otters in there? He laughs. Fuck no, Owen, you're the only otter for me. But the idea of seeing naked guys walking around so casually, and just guys making out naked and rock hard. You're curious too, right? Yeah. That reminds me, I found the secret beach when my cousin while I was there. No one bothered us all day there. Oh, you have a secret otter den? Beach, but kinda, yeah. Ever wanted to go skinny dipping? Hell yeah. Maybe someday, though. Traveling is expensive. We probably won't have much time to do anything when we graduate. What's your plan, anyway, for college? Already planning our future, eh? Someone has to. I want to get into art. I hear they have classes where you draw. Nude. Models. I mean, I have tried drawing poses I've seen in porn, but maybe it'll be different when they're standing right in front of me. But I don't think it'll be that sexy. And it's not always guys they use as models. Gross. You don't have to worry about me either. You're the sexiest man I know, after all. He tightens his grip on me. His breath is really fishy now, but I don't mind. But I don't know if my parents would want that for me. They keep telling me to get a stable career and all that crap. I can do my hobby on my days off as a nurse, they say. Screw that, it's your life. You're an adult now, and you live the way you want it. They already took you away from me for a year. Yeah, it's just, I don't really want to talk to them about it. You gotta, or else they're going to keep telling you what to do. What about you? What's your plan? Take another sip of pop. I'll make video games. I'll do computer sciences. We made a few simple games in programming class, remember? Yeah, we got a higher grade because you had an actual artist help with the graphics. I want to make something really big, though. Mr. Sadusky said you need to start really small, though, when starting out. What kind of games do you have in mind? I don't know, I'm messing with some platforming code. Or I can make a story, like Summer Village. That visual novel thing you keep talking about? I should really try that one. But I have to change my computer settings or whatever to make it work. I should just get Andrew to do it for me. Yeah, I don't know what kind of story to make, but I can make an engine for it. Maybe we could work together on it. I can make the sprites and story, and you can code. He holds on to me tighter, making me burp. That'd be awesome, Otter. What about the music? I can't make that, so I guess we need to find a third guy? I know an Otter in art class that could do it. Leslie is his name, I think. Or we could find some stock music on the internet, but that costs money. This section's so meta. This is such a meta section. You ain't wrong, we're just some brand new broke adults. Huh? Andrew takes his arm off me. I feel cold now. My hyena is tracking something ahead. I follow his eyes and spot that cackle of hyenas walking down the path. His cackle of hyenas. Andrew's smile slowly dissolves. Oh, hey guys, what's up? Where were you? We were all going to work together on this. They seem pretty heated. I already told Grant I was going to be busy. I paid for the equipment, didn't I? We were trying to call you since Tuesday. We need another pair of hands with the lighting. You're our tech guy. I was really busy. So that's why he turned off his phone. He did say he wanted to focus on me all week. He's so busy with these guys. Sometimes they want him to do something just before we go on a date. Andrew always went with them instead of me. All the hyenas look at me. It's kind of intimidating, but they soon turn to Andrew again. Yeah, I bet. You've been spending a lot of time with that Otter. The leader of the cackle huffs. He's my best friend, and I still hang out with you guys too. I wince at that. Don't forget who protected you. We take care of each other. Yeah. Protected from who? Was Andrew bullied before I got here? You still coming to the rave Saturday? Can I bring Owen with me? His ears are bent back pleadingly. Fine, whatever, but you owe us. The cackle simply start their walk down the road again. One of them looks back at me with daggers. What were they protecting you from? You didn't tell me anything about that. I wasn't in any trouble, Otter. They just say that as part of their creed. Other hyenas get pushed around. They keep them safe. Sounds like they're pushing you around, too. My hyena starts scratching behind his head. What was that rave about, though? Oh, well, you know that abandoned warehouse by the river? The cackle's gonna host a rave for all the students in the know. In the know, huh? They didn't get permission to do that, I'm guessing. Well, it's not exactly legal, since I wasn't available to help. I offered to pay for the equipment. In cash? Yeah. Andrew. Hope they're not going to get you in trouble. I don't think they like me that much. Hell, I didn't like that they bothered us on spring break. This is supposed to be our time together. They're not bad guys, Owen. They're just really protective. Have you noticed they only have hyenas in that group and no other species? That's why it's called a cackle. Well, I don't feel like laughing right now. Andrew, they're obviously pushing you around and literally taking money from you for whatever party they're setting up. It all sounds sketchy as hell. I told you, Otter, it's fine. They're good people. I can feel my heart racing and Andrew can only look away from me. Are they? I haven't seen them be good. Like, there's a few other students I've seen getting bullied around and they don't come to help them. They might be bullying other kids too. Did you not see the way they looked at me? Andrew's clenching his paws together now. He's clearly getting uncomfortable, but not as much as I am. This has been building up. You can even tell them that we're dating. What, do they hate fruits too? Or just people who aren't in their little posse? Am I just a best friend to you now? Andrew's ears were folded back now. He's biting his lip. I haven't seen him look this pitiable before. They're not bad people, I promise, Owen. Please believe me. I'll tell them we're together in the rave, I promise. He looks up to me pleadingly. Why is this so distressing for him? That is, if you want to go with me. I sigh. What am I doing? I love this big idiot. He's not trying to hurt me. Yeah. Sure, Andrew. I combined the remaining slices of pizza into one box and put them in the trunk. I don't want that fish to stink on my car. Andrew's rubbing my arm, following a little behind me. Are we gonna go home now, Otter? I grab onto my shirt and take it off, tossing it into the car with one smooth motion. Andrew's so silly. Owen, what are you doing? You're gonna tell me what's exactly up with you and them. It's never made much sense why you care so much. I love you. You have me. You have your family. Andrew winces, his big paws shuffling against the ground nervously. But it's okay if you can't right now. I can wait. I turn to him and grab his hand, bringing it between us as I look into his wavering eyes. But please, seriously talk to me when you can. I'm worried about you. The big guy doesn't say anything, but he does nod his head. I feel a big sigh of relief escaping me. I get on my toes and kiss him on the cheek. Need to clear my head after all that. I'm gonna take a dip. Where, in the pond? I've never seen anyone swim in there before. Well, I'll be the first then. We didn't bring our swimming trunks, though. And if there's anything I learned in Otter Tale, if an otter needs a swim, they're just gonna do it. I can see Andrew popping half a smile. He doesn't waste time taking off his shirt, too. Another idea springs in my head. Get over here, Andy. I raise my phone up as Andrew wraps his arm around me. Post a picture. It's the picture. It's the iconic photo. It's the iconic photograph. For the memories. He always looks so soft. We then toss our valuables in the car as well. Our talent is safe enough to do that. I start running towards the pond. Andrew races after me. Last one in is an anchovy pizza. ... I don't want to live another minute without you. Guys, why are we in Midnight Wolf? You need any water or anything? Can you imagine? Can you imagine if someone didn't play Midnight Wolf and then this happens? It's filtered. Sure, Wolf. Everything I need to live is right here. At least the bathroom is in a separate room. I check my phone again. 12 o'clock a.m. I grab 2 glasses from the shelf and pour some water for me and the fox. I hand him liquid while I gulp mine down. I needed that. You get 2, Fox? I turn to him. He's looking out the window while sipping his water. I take light steps to sneak behind him. A hug. This place is pretty dingy, but there's something serene about being close to water. Boom, crackle. I was tripping out for a second, right? I was tripping out for a second. I was thinking that, like, something glitched out because spoilers behind the scenes, right? Because spoilers behind the scenes, I had literally, like, just read that part of Midnight Wolf yesterday. So I was thinking, like, something weird happened with, like, the save files or the game files or something. And I thought, like, it meant to, like, insert a scene from Otter Tale, but instead it, like, inserted a scene from Midnight Wolf. Since, like, they use the same, like, file system and game engine. But no, that was scripted. Okay. I jumped from my seat on the couch. That one was really loud. It's been storming hard since yesterday. Typhoon Cain, they named it. Cain. Like Cain and Abel? The news said it's only a Category 2, but no one should be going outside for a few days. I figured Nanabe would be hunkered down with us, but he and his hyena friend were in the bathhouse when they sent out the alerts, so they're stuck there. Lucky bastards. We've been watching the Midnight Wolf movie since the plush reminded me of it. Ollie has a collection of DVDs of dubious legality, and this was part of an 8-in-1 disc thing. That one was about 3 kilometers away. How can you tell? It took 15 seconds. Every 5 miles is a kilometer. Only an estimate, though. I see. Aren't we the tallest building on the beach? What happens if it hits us? We'll be fine. His response isn't very assuring. Bzz. The lights flicker all around the room, turning off the TV and DVD player. God, whatever. I already saw the ending of this one. Fox was the dominant one in that one, right? I thought he was more submissive last time I saw it. I mean, we can turn the TV back on and find out. I don't think I want too many electronics running while the storm is going on. I reach around the TV to unplug it. You don't need to do that, Kuya. There's a surge protector. Well, okay. We sit around in silence as the lights around the room slowly stop flickering. Looks like the power stabilized for now. Well, what do we do now? Well, I know some otters like to play outside during typhoons. They like being washed away into the ocean. That doesn't sound very safe. Aren't the floodwaters full of debris and gross stuff? Yeah, but it doesn't stop some otters. There's always some reports of otters trapped in the storm drains. Reminds me of a movie. Huh. Is it an adaptation of a work from Stephen King? You think we're due for another otter sacrifice? What? Where'd you get that idea? Well, Marlo told me about it, I think. 9 years ago, the island avoided the storm because an otter went missing and... Ollie cuts me off. Huwag maniwala sa kwentongya. Besides, the storm is already here. It's not as bad as last time. It's maybe another otter then. I'm joking, Ollie. Ollie's face is starting to look stern. He really doesn't want to think about otters going missing. Well, I think I'm going to work on the drawing before the power cuts out again. I was working on a sketch before you called me down for breakfast. Ooh, can I watch Kuya? His expression changes immediately to excitement. Watch? It's not really that interesting. Of course it's interesting. You use those computer slate things, don't you? I don't think I've ever seen one in person. Yeah, once you move on to digital art, you really can't go back. I don't know, because I always used to do traditional art, but whenever I, started trying to do digital art, it's just hard for me to, I don't know. Even though I've been, practicing with digital art for a while, it still just feels so much, clunkier than traditional art somehow. Some things are much easier with, digital art than, traditional art. Like painting, for example. I don't feel like painting with traditional art, it's a lot harder than it is with digital art, you know? Digital art, you just select some, colors and you can, blend them together pretty, easily. Especially when you have, a different, a lot of different brush types. So some things are, easier on digital art, but I always find myself, whenever I try to do, line art or something, line art just, comes so naturally and intuitively to me whenever I'm doing traditional art. Whenever I try to do line art on digital art, I feel like I'm, having an aneurysm. I feel like I'm losing my mind. So, I don't know. So I started off doing traditional art, and I practiced with, digital art for a while. But I bought, a new sketchbook, so I've been, sketching some more, traditional art drawings recently. And I don't know, it just feels so much more natural than doing digital art. But I still want to focus on and learn how to do digital art properly. Just because it's a lot more practical, you know. It's a lot more practical to be good at digital art than it is traditional art, but I don't know, traditional art just feels so much more intuitive. For most things anyway, when it comes to pencil and pen sort of things. But once you move on to more complex painting related things, digital art's a lot more intuitive. But I don't know, it's interesting. Yeah, once you move on to digital art, you really can't go back. I want to watch. Ollie jumps up excitedly. He's just like Andrew watching me draw. Okay, I'll put on a show for you. Ollie heads up the stairs to his bedroom on all fours. I hurriedly follow him up like a normal person. My laptop is set on a TV tray table set in front of the hard sofa. It's too lumpy to sleep on, but the shape of the cushions fit in Otter's butt perfectly somehow. Ollie's already on the couch, so I sit right next to him and wake up my computer. Oh, Ollie, could you sit on the right? I'm left-handed. You'll get in the way of the drawing. Oh, right. Ollie changes sides, and I turn on some lo-fi music in between the buildings shaking after another lightning strike. A laptop won't shut down if the power goes out. That's why I prefer it. What kind of tablet is that? It's a basic Sakura tablet. It's my backup, technically. I have a much bigger one with the screen back home. They come with the screen? That sounds really expensive. Yeah, it was. I don't have to worry about the cost as long as it's for college, though. So why do you work at the pizza place, then? It was my friend's idea, and I don't really want to pull from my college fund for vacation stuff. Anyway, I reach in between the seat cushions and find the stylus and get the drawing. I already had the sketch done, so it's time to start inking it. I had a husky guy commissioning this for his boyfriend last month. I should get this done soon. We're getting so meta. We're getting so meta this episode. How's it do that? While he's staring intensely at my work. Do what? How does it make lines thick and thin like that? I tried using a mouse and paint, but it doesn't do anything like that. Like, does the pen thing have a battery in it or something? I don't really understand it myself. The stylus doesn't have a battery, but it does have a nib. It stimulates the tip of a pencil. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Now, it's like some sort of like pressure sensing thing. Like the end of styluses, they're like stagnant. Like they don't really press in that much. They don't really press in or anything. But they have some sort of like pressure sensing technology in there. It's actually interesting because if you have a drawing tablet and you put the pen like right in front of the screen but without actually touching it, like hovering above the screen, and you take your like finger and press into the nib of the pen, the drawing tablet will like still sense. It'll still sense the pen and it'll like start drawing without the pen actually like touching the drawing tablet. But like, yeah, it can't really tell if like the drawing pen is actually like touching the tablet or not. It can only like sense if it's so close to the tablet. And then it senses that there is like pressure being applied to the pen nib, the tip of it. Makes it feel more natural. I see, do your hands get tired when you draw? I used to be able to draw pieces all in one go. But after all this, I have to take breaks in between. I got the coloring done, but my hands are already feeling kind of sore. And there's just so many ways to like optimize digital art. Right? There was this like learning curve to digital art besides just like adapting to like the medium. Like, I don't know. Cause like, whenever I color digital art, I do it in a very traditional way. Whenever I color digital art, I do it in a very traditional way, but that's really just like hyper inefficient and like a big waste of time. Like if you know how to use like masking and like the magic wand tool and stuff efficiently, it really like expedites and like quickens the process. But I don't feel like learning, right? I don't feel like learning what all the tools actually do, so I just do it the like slow and efficient way. I don't know. It's interesting. I got the coloring done, but my hands are already feeling kind of sore. Here, why don't you try? I'll open another canvas for you. I save my drawing and press Control-N, thanks for the tutorial, and pass the stylus to Ollie. He tries to hold it between his webbed hands. I forgot how much that stuff gets in the way of drawing. Guess that's one benefit to not having webbing. Ollie tries writing his name. Ollie. I mean, he succeeded. What did he do wrong? What did Ollie do wrong? What did he do? How did he do that? It's not that hard. Ollie tries writing his name. Feels really weird. I don't see what I'm writing on the tablet. Oh, right, because there's no screen. Yeah, you have to focus on the screen when you draw like this. He draws 2 circles and a... Real mature, Ollie. Hehe. I'll be serious, give me a minute. I point out where the basic tools are on my program, but otherwise I let him draw whatever. You draw a lot, Ollie? A little bit. I tried to get into it when you left. I even got one of those how to draw books. Let me guess, how to draw manga? That's the one. I got it from one of your Balikbayan boxes. So that's where that book went. I was looking all over for that, even if it wasn't very good. But you know, the webbing gets in the way. I don't really grab a ball pen unless I need to sign something. You don't get better at it unless you do it, you know. I'll try. Redrawing anyway. You, Kuya. Oh. Huh. Interesting drawing. What do you think of it? It's good, yeah? For first time on a tablet, it's a good start. Sort of looks like a... Actually, no it doesn't. I was gonna say it kind of looks like a vector drawing, but it's just like stylized in a specific way. I'll save it and send it to you later. I'm not done. We can get back to this later then. I can give you some tips. Thanks, Kuya. I give him a hug for his work. He's like an excited pup shaking in my arms. You think I should get one of these too? Maybe? Don't get something too expensive though. Like, my tablet is premium quality, but there's a bunch of other brands that are cheaper. Yeah, you'll help me look at them? You're the expert. Sure, Ollie. I think I got some ideas in mind. Oh, are you still gonna finish your other drawing? Later, I'm kinda hungry now. I look at the clock. 3 p.m. I think we're late for lunch. What do you want to eat? I can make pasta again if you want. I still have some sauce in the fridge. Ollie's been slowly getting me back into eating fish again. It started with small fry. It doesn't really make a lot of sense for an otter not to eat seafood. I think I'm ready for something I haven't had in a while. Not sure if Ollie can actually make it though. Sushi, can you make that? Yeah, I've made it a few times. Have used the short green rice for that. You want wasabi? We can forgo the wasabi, it's too spicy. You have tuna? Tuna's good. From the can or tuna steaks? Yeah, the steaks are what I was thinking. Can't imagine sushi with canned fish. I tried it once, it was something. But anyway, let's go down, Kuya. Right behind you. Place my stylus on top of my laptop so it doesn't roll off. I'm sure it'll magically end up somewhere else though. It always does. Back downstairs, Ollie is already scooping rice into the cooker. Oh, can you thaw that tuna, Kuya? We only need 1 steak. Just set it in some hot water. We have the Peyton music again. I dig through the freezer and find a pack of steaks and vacuum packs. I grab one of them. I find a bowl in the pantry pretty quick, while Ollie sets the rice to cook. I shut off the water and dry my hands. Ollie searches the pantry for seaweed and that bamboo roller thing. Do you have any avocado or spicy mayo? They put that in the sushi in Lakeland. Well, no avocado, but I do have spicy mayo. What about those weird wavy fish flakes? Bonito flakes? I got those. It's weird how they move on their own. They're so light that the steam from hot food makes them wiggle around. Still weird though. All that's left now is to wait for the rice to cook. That last flash was pretty... I screamed in surprise from that one. The thunder struck immediately after. That was really close. The lights flicker in the building again. Then they turn off completely. Shit, a blackout. The cloud cover's so thick that it's like night in here. I grab my phone and turn on the flashlight. What do we do now? Well, first some light. There's some matches in the drawer. I'll get the candles. Open the drawer near me and find a small box. Ollie is already setting up candles in the dining table. Scritch. A small flame guides itself to the candle. Candlelight lunch? How romantic? Well, the fish is still thawed out, but what about the rice? Is it okay to leave it like that? Yeah, it's fine, but it won't cook until it's heated. We can cook rice the traditional way, which is in a metal pot in an open flame. But it's raining. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, we can just have sashimi if the rice doesn't cook. What's that? Just the raw fish without rice. Oh. Normally I'd take a nap until the power goes on, but I'm hungry. Got any games? Yeah, on my Nintendo. Nintendo. Microsoft bimbos. Yeah, I don't want to use my laptop power for this. Well, there is... I know just the thing. Wait here. Ollie scurries up the stairs, on all fours, of course. No internet. All I can do is stare at the candles while I hear Ollie rummage through who knows what up there. I look down the stairs. A marble? I walk over and pick it up. Watch Ollie come down with the cardboard box. What is that? Brawling B-Bots? Comes with 2 bots. Arena. I suddenly remember watching an anime about that in the 2000s. Oh damn, that's a memory unlocked. You played with these? Are these like Bakugan or something? I guess you wouldn't remember. It was really popular on the islands. Papa got me the arena set so we could play it together. But after we made our B-Boys, we only played 1 game. Marlo didn't want to play? We tried, but it doesn't work so well on a boat. Right, how long will the power stay out? About an hour or so, usually. Maybe longer if it's really bad storm. Ollie opens up the box on the dining table. A few more marbles fall out. I catch them before they roll off the table. A bag of marbles with a hole on it is plopped on the table, along with some other loose plastic parts. My cousin eagerly pulls out a cardboard battle arena and 2 robot-looking toys. One is shaped like a fox, and the other a wolf. The fox one is yours, Kuya. You called it Maverick, I think. What does that mean? Someone who does things their own way. Rules don't matter. Never heard that word before. So you made Maverick easy to control and added charge shots. What did you name yours? Lobo. Creative. Lobo. Mine can dash and shoot a fast critical shot randomly. Is this going to be another game? Is it going to be play another game? Can dash and shoot a fast critical shot randomly. I grab Maverick, the marble shooter. There's a lot of pointy bits on this thing. Is this safe for kids? So, how do you use this? Well, you take these marbles. Ollie grabs a few of them and inserts them into a hole in the back of the toy. And then you pull the trigger and it shoots the marble out. Huh. The small click as the marble speeds out of the bot. We'll play direct hit. You have to shoot the barrel of the bot. When you shoot it enough, it locks up and you lose. I set the plastic fox on the arena and test it out. The marble shoots across the field and misses Ollie's Lobo. Doesn't seem to shoot very hard. Yeah, but if you keep hitting the finger, you'll start to feel it. Huh. Oh right, your hands. I'll be fine, Ollie. I took my meds. I don't mind playing this to pass the time. You will? Alright. Ollie finishes up setting the arena, and we make sure our bots are ready to fight. I don't think I have all the marbles, but splitting them equally should be fine. The arena vaguely looks like a soccer field flooded with water. Ollie hands me 6 marbles to load up into the bot. I shoot some more to test it out. It's pretty firm plastic, like a marble shooting gun, but in the shape of a fox. Ollie does the same to test his bot out. I can see the appeal. Wonder why it was forgotten. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah? Do we take our underwear... Do we take off our underwear too, or do we stop there? Huh? Ollie's staring at me blankly, eyes wide. I thought the whole thing with games on this island is otters bet with their clothes during games to add stakes. Ollie blinks again. His expression is completely frozen until his lips finally move. Who told you that? Well, I've seen it a few times peering into people's homes delivering pizza. Sometimes it's strip basketball, strip bash bros. I saw a strip Monopoly once. Otters here aren't exactly subtle. I'm sure a few were really trying to invite me in, but I had to work. I don't think that Kuga manager guy would have minded being late, though, so why aren't I? Also, Marlo tried inviting me to a few games of strip poker whenever I deliver pizza to him. When I asked why strip poker, he told me it was the norm around here. After a bunch of non-answers, as Marlowe likes to do, I was mostly surprised he knew how to play cards. We don't have to do it, of course, though. Just thought I'd... No, you're right. It would be more fun with actual stakes, making each shot a little more exciting. Otherwise, you'll get embarrassed, right? Ollie is looking away from me as he says this. Didn't think he'd be so self-conscious. So, like, standard Otter Tail rules, then? He's asking if we end up going fully nude. Marlo told me the rules are you'd have to stay naked for the rest of the day when losing a game like that. Maybe he was bullshitting me at that point. That might be too much for Ollie. Maybe... Okay, we had the spicy scene last time. We need to moderate. We need to moderate the spiciness, okay? They can stop at the heck and underwear, alright? We can stop at the heck and underwear. Great, I'm just glad I can play this game with you, Kuya. He breathes a sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm not even sure why I brought it up in the first place. I ready my bot and Ollie starts the game. Guys, come make me do another game. Make me do another game, guys. Just make me do another one. Battle B-Bots. Okay, so I use my mouse to move up and down. And then I click to shoot. And I can charge the shot to make it stronger. These pixel arts are so cool. Guys, Otter Tail's so peak. Start. Go. I'm this guy, right? Match start. Go. Guys, I'm camping. I'm circle camping. Oh. You don't have to stand still, Ollie. Ollie kind of sucks at this. He kind of sucks. Did I... I'll get you, Kuya. Okay, maybe he gets better. Maybe he gets better. Okay, he is kind of getting better. Okay, now he's out of ammo. Now he's gonna stand completely still. Stay right there, puppy. Let me shoot ya. Guys, I'm the lamest player. Oh. Wonder how long it takes to reload. Oh. Malaging ka. If you committed enough to this concept, it could just be like its own... Oh, holy shit. It could just be its, like, own game. Be nice, Ollie. Let me shoot you. The AI is a bit primitive. Why is there never a tail on the queue? Why is there never a tail on the queue? What is Owen wearing? Has he been wearing this the whole time? Why does he have like symbols? Well, anyway. Hey, good game, Kuya. We're down to our underwear now. Anything further, well, I don't know what would happen. It was pretty fun, actually. I wonder why it fell out of interest. That's just how it goes. Once everyone buys the coolest thing, they move on to the next big thing to sell. Brr. Nalamig cackle. You can put your clothes on now, Ollie. I've gotten really used to being shirtless on this island. Maybe I could keep it up when I get back. Well, until winter comes. Andrew is a walking heat pack. He could walk into the snow naked if he wanted. We both turn around to grab the clothes behind us. No peeking, of course. The power eventually turns back on. And my stomach growls even louder. Well, anyway. Finally, the rice is done cooking, and Ollie wastes no time prepping some sushi for lunch. Or is it dinner? I don't really know anymore. We got the rest of our clothes back on, although I'm keeping the shirt off. Ollie drops a plate of sushi to share along with a dish of soy sauce and extra seasonings. Nom. ... It's not restaurant quality, but it's still pretty good. Probably the first time you've eaten fish without apprehension this whole vacation. Thanks, Ollie. Walang problema, kuya. It starts digging into his roll, too. I take a piece and dip it into the soy sauce. Just a little bit, though. Gah, maybe too much. I need some water. That's better. Got any plans for later? For tomorrow? Like when the typhoon passes. Oh, well, Ollie is thinking, pausing on his half-eaten sushi. He claps his hands at the realization. Oh, I know. You want to go fishing? There's a take your cousin to work day? No, a normal fishing trip. When was the last time you've been fishing? I did it with my dad when I was 10. It's like riding a bike. You never forget. Do you know how to ride a bike? Nope, but still. Just the two of us? Maybe Nanabe and his friends want to join, and his friend want to join. They haven't been on a boat in a while either. His friend, the hyena? I can already feel my body freezing up at the thought. Oh, right. I forgot you have inexplicable racial trauma. Seru. Seru, short for Cerulean. Cerulean the hyena. That's a Sonic the Hedgehog-ass name, right? That's a Sonic the Hedgehog-ass name, Cerulean the hyena. I wasn't trying to be mean, but I can still remember how badly I freaked out at the mall. You know, Kuya, if you want to get over your thing about hyenas, maybe you should come with us. The only way to get better is to do it. What do they call it? Exposure therapy? Shit, he's not wrong. How am I supposed to deal with the hyena while trapped on a boat? There's nowhere to run and I can't swim. There's no way I can handle this. Kuya, you okay? You haven't said anything in a while. Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. I mean, if you really can't do it, then we don't have to invite him. I can ask him to walk more carefully around you. I wince. That doesn't sound right. But I won't get better if I don't do this. I don't want him to think I hate all hyenas. I don't hate Andrew. I'll need to be better for Andrew. Suck it up, I guess. The boat does have a room inside if you need space. That might help, yeah. I'll probably end up just staying in there the whole time. No, I have to do this. I should try making something for Ollie too after all this. Didn't you give me some sea glass a few weeks ago? I think I can do something with that. After this meal, though. Okay, this seems like a good place to stop. I don't know, that was a cool episode. I don't know, it was fun seeing Ollie and Owen spend more time together, and also the stuff with Andrew was cool. Was cool too, seeing more of their history, getting more context behind Owen and Andrew's deal. I don't know, it was a pretty fun episode. we got to play another inexplicable minigame. How does the author even have time, right? How do they have time to make all the art and like write all the story for Otter Tale and then just like go code a random like minigame? How do they have time for that? How do they have time for that? Anyway, I don't know. That's pretty cool. I guess we'll go on a fishing trip next time, right? I guess we'll go on a fishing trip with Nanabe and Seru. Hopefully, right? Hopefully Owen doesn't experience ego death in the process. Yeah, we'll do that next Thursday. Probably. I don't know. There will probably be Otter Tale next Thursday. I can't actually guarantee, though. Because next Thursday is Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving in America, right? I'm an Americano boy, right? And next Thursday is Thanksgiving. So if I have stuff to do Thanksgiving, there might not be Otter Tail next Thursday. We might have to skip Otter Tail Thursday, but I'm not sure, right? If the stars align, if everything works out, we'll have an Otter Tail Thursday. But if we don't, right? If we don't have Otter Tail Thursday, we'll have Otter Tail next Thursday, or maybe I don't know. Right? I'll catch up. All right. I'll catch up somehow, but we might not have Otter Tail next Thursday. But anyway, I don't know. It's always fun seeing Otter Tail. Always fun to read Otter Tail. Thanks. Bye.